Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I am Lauren Day Soul, and this is Coffee and Soul with Lauren Day Soul. I am a diviner, and typically I talk about all the things that I am, but right now I am in a mood. I did a quick divination on myself before I started. Typically, I only divine on what I'm going to talk about before I do this video. But I decided to just go ahead and do my divination first and then do this video. And yeah, you just learn not to ask questions you don't want the answer to. And yeah, didn't feel great. Didn't feel great. Good things, good messages. But sometimes you get dragged a little bit in divination. That's fine. That's what we do it for. But well, it's not what we do it for. It's one of the many reasons we do it for. Honesty is definitely what we need, and the cards can sometimes be brutally honest. So, starting tonight's divination, I did, however, divine on what I want to talk about, and tonight I'm going to do a very quick divination on sisterhood. Um, Sisterhood has been something that's been very prevalent for me and a theme that's been really important to me in the last, always, but definitely in the last year, and continues to be so, even more so in 2024. And in talking to some wonderful women, I just realized so many women are looking or have been searching or just found sisterhood, which is a very beautiful thing. And there's this saying, like, when women begin to heal, they start forming sister circles, and it's so true. It's so true. But it's beautiful, and I'm blessed to have that. And so I wanted to do a reading on sisterhood. Also, this is my first divination. Well, technically second, because again, just got dragged. But a second divination, first, I guess, public divination with my new deck. Show you all my new deck. It's pretty. It's pretty. But yeah, my new deck. I retired my old deck, and it's bittersweet. Because I am really, really close to that deck. It's a deck that my grandfather bought while he was still alive, and it's one of the decks that I learned to read on. And so I started reading or learning to read playing cards with another deck, but shortly after switched the deck that I was using, because that deck was a bit sturdier, and because it was my grandfather's, and it came just so randomly into my hands. And yeah, I have it over here in the corner, honoring it with the shot of Jack, because we honor our decks here. But yeah, retiring that deck and coming into my new one. I keep promising I'm going to do a video on different card decks, but today, sisterhood. So this is for winter 2024 for today and 90 days from today. Today is January 31st. I'm doing this quickly because after I finish this, I'm going to go hang out with my sister friend. And so pulling really quickly. So particularly for those who are looking for sisterhood, who have been searching for sisterhood, this is for winter 2024 divination on sisterhood. So this is beautiful work that you should be doing, but it does not come without its challenges. And part of that is really going to force you to step up into your power, we'll say queendom, sisterhood. So your queendom, you're going to have to show up 100% in order to have this. And so as we're searching, yeah. It's going to feel a bit lonely, but this loneliness is also a part of it. And so there's a wisdom here. And so it's the loneliness that calls us to be discerning about who we let into our circle or who we let close to us. And so not just trying to find people to escape the loneliness, but as we're bringing people into us or being closer to people, allowing ourselves to be wise in that so that we don't go through the trap of going through the same door that we may have before. Yeah, definitely breaking some of our old habits that we used to have. And so, in the same vein of not going through the same door, that also means healing some of those old wounds so that we don't repeat the same cycles. But really just wanting to be wise and intentional about who we let in, so that we don't end up undoing the work that we've been doing for ourselves. Um, as we're searching, let's look at as we find. Blessings, but also change. Blessings as we find sisterhood, but also change. So there's always this thing of being open to change. And so, it's the personal change, the personal work, but also holding your own stability and your own grounding, even as you're coming into that change. So we're not like throwing ourselves away, but we're allowing ourselves to be open and allowing it to change our lives in the way that it should, because part of accepting that change is part of the work, right? And so we're not just we heal and then we come in to sisterhood to be in this group of healed people, and that's where we are. But more so, we heal and then we meet this sisterhood and we continue to heal and allow that to change us. So in the hard times of sisterhood. So in the hard times of sisterhood, the interest, not shady at all. So in the hard times of sisterhood, still remember that this is a relationship with multiple people. And so you're going to have to be able to be open to alternative views and get out of your own mind and out of your own way of thinking your way is the right way. This is relationshiping. And so in being open to the change also means being able to see and incorporate different alternatives and perspectives. This is part of the work of that change, and it will help you to continue to grow. So this is really a space of growth and not a space of stoicism. I think I've used the word stoic and stoicism a lot. Let's say stagnation. So this is not the place of stagnation, but you're continuing to grow, and you're growing in ways you didn't even think were possible, which means you don't really have a blueprint for this. And so you have to allow yourself to be open to it and experience it as it comes. In the good times, be grateful. Ooh, that's a good one. So in the good times, be grateful. And be careful not to create war where there isn't war. Or more so, be careful not to try to go to the next thing. But allow yourself to be grateful and just really enjoy it. Like sometimes we are so used to doing the work that when good things happen, we just allow ourselves to say, oh, that's good. What's next? But allow yourself to be good in the good and really kind of take in the good and sit in the good for a minute, because that's also part of the work. The work doesn't have to be always hard, difficult, trudging. It can be beautiful and allowing yourself to just accept joy. So I said this would be quick. Let's see. Is there any? Let's look at current relationships around you. Actually, let's do that. In current relationships, you need to make sure that you're looking in the right direction. So sometimes the person that we're focused on or the sisterhoods we're trying to build might not be with the people that we're supposed to be building it with. And it's the people who are around us who maybe we're not so focused on that end up being our closest friends. Life has taught me this, but also the cards are saying. Um, so take a moment in your current relationships to really kind of assess like, what relationships are a bit hard and they should be, what relationships flow and come easy, and because they flow and come easy, maybe we don't put as much time there, but they're more harmonious than the ones we're trying to make work. um, and then also really take, let me, before I say this, hold on. Really take inventory about who you vibe with. So who is it really easy with? Like there are friends that we have that are like fun, but there are friends that we have that are just so natural. And so look out for those people. And then um, quickly, let's do if there's any homework. Not seeing any homework here. Nope, no homework for that one. So, yeah, if you have sister friends or you have sisterhood, be grateful for it, enjoy it, embrace it, be open to it, and nurture it. It is a relationship. Um, if you are searching, I have all the faith that if you are searching, you will find it. I just love over the past few years, not just in my life, but seeing other people around me like form these really beautiful communities, these beautiful sisterhoods. And I really hope to see more of it in 2024 because I feel like we all kind of need it and we're all kind of searching for it in different aspects and different ways. And it's just so beautiful to see it blossom. I hope this resonated with you. Please let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you all soon. Be well.